underestimating how hard the kids market is the biggest mistake people make.
Huge.
When we first, 18 months ago, it was fine when we had our own little baby, where we had full control. It's still our flagship centre. It's what we're most proud of. But 18 months ago, when we started looking at entering the existing club market, we spoke with a plethora of clubs that had their own kids fitness program. And then once we looked at that further, we realised they didn't make any money. They were run terribly. They were effectively a free babysitting service, which was a loss leader for their club. And they provided nothing but headaches for that facility because it was never going to be a priority and there was no passion behind it. It was purely an attempt at an additional revenue stream because they'd heard that it's a fast-growing industry sector, and they didn't do it correctly. Out of the 27 clubs that we're already opened, I think 16 of them had their own existing kids fitness programs that lost money. And we've gone in there and they've gone, this is how you do it. And now they don't have to worry about it. We do it for them. We provide their trainers, we provide their marketing, we provide video programs to their club every week so their trainers do a new program every single week. Because unlike Les Mills, which has a brilliant grasp on the adult market and their programs are outstanding, they provide choreography quarterly, which for an adult is brilliant because they have long enough to master it and then it gives them something new to sink their teeth into. Kids don't think like that. They want to be fit yesterday. They want to know that what they're doing is going to help them with their footy on the weekend. They don't want to be in shape for 6 weeks for a girlfriend's wedding. So their psychology is so different. So we provide a completely new program every week. For
every
those
week?
Clubs. Yep, we send a video and a printout to all of our trainers.
Okay, so that work alone is enough work to say a lot of work to actually...
Oh, it's huge work, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's just clear things up. Let's just put some points here. One, just take it from myself as well, that kids to actually start a program, I wouldn't even try it anymore. It's really tough. So your program is genius, I think, and to get those sort of results fast, I think every personal trainer should be out there using this sort of stuff.
Look, we want as many kids to get fit as possible, and as much as I would love them to have
25% of the population in Australia is obese for kids.
Yeah, I know.
So, we all know the stats out there, they get bigger. What can we actually do about it and actually implement it really fast? That's
I think that's the thing of it. We can do it quickly. We can do it with no capital outlay from the club and no risk because we absorb all the risk. And I think the biggest thing is it allows them to focus on the core of their business. As soon as they start, I want to become a personal training gym, but that's not really what we're about, or I want to do kids fitness. It's,
I think you have to, any business has to stick with their niche.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you don't stick with the niche in business, out goes the door, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're selling supplements, you're selling clothes, you're doing aerobics, you're doing weights. It's like, stick with the niche and be really good in your niche and then get experts to do
Kids love our brand, kids love our programs, clubs love our brand and programs. The greatest thing that we can do as well is give it instant credibility. If you've got Joe's Gym and all of a sudden it's Joe's Gym Kids Fitness, parents see that. It's transparent that, well, Joe doesn't really know anything about kids, but he's having a crack. Whereas if you bring an expert in that area in, where the programs have been designed by childhood psychologists and movement specialists for children, the brand is something that they can identify with straight away because they don't think they go to Joe's Gym. Kids do Gecko, or go Gecko as they call it.
Go Gecko, is that?
Yeah, they do fitness testing every term. They get a white headband when they join their Gecko program. They progress for 11 terms to become a black belt in fitness. There's a hero board on the wall that rewards them for any outside activity that they do, any outstanding achievements they get in some kind of physical or sporting capacity. So there's so much more to it.
There's heaps.
Our website gets 15,000 hits a month from parents looking for kids' fitness activities for their children.
That's good numbers.
That's something that we're growing all the time, but there's a need for it. But parents, it's their most prized possession.
And they're not going to be mucking around with Joe's giving kids fitness.
You know how savvy adults are now when they're looking for a personal trainer.
Oh, this is the worst.
It needs to be word of mouth. All right, so times that by 10 when they're leaving their children.
I am so with you in that because I've been through the whole situation myself. But I want to wrap it up, but I want to figure out from you, not your 5 good things. I want to know the 5 worst mistakes you've made in business.
Okay.
That everybody can learn from. Like, what are your mistakes that 5 out of 100 that you've lost money on, that you screwed up, that you've lost clients on? What are they?
We call it in our offices being a panda.
Panda,
and that's pandering to inquiries when they don't meet your criteria. Okay. So we have pretty strict criteria of clubs, and a lot of clubs meet those criteria, but we have, you know, it's a PT studio with equipment sort of spread around the outside. It's not an area conducive to kids, but they're desperate to get Gecko in their club.
And you're trying to help them?
We're trying to fit a square peg in a round hole.
Okay, wasting time,
So number 1 would be being a panda.
Panda, yeah.
Number 2 would be just losing focus of your business plan. Because we're a new industry and because we get out, you know, we got all these, we had over 300 mobile Gecko inquiries, people wanting to buy a mobile Gecko franchise. We didn't have one.
Okay.
So in 2007, these emails started coming in. They'd found us through search engine, whatever, gone to our website, Sam, I want to buy a mobile franchise. Nowhere on our website back then was that we even had a mobile franchise.
Oh my gosh, people want it, don't they?
But again, you start to go, well, we've got it. This is what the people want. This is what we've got to give.
This is what we move to.
But you don't even have that product yet. Yes, you run it internally yourself, but it's not a package.
That's gold. So you're just going. People are asking, do you still stock supplements in here? Yeah, of course we do. And you order them in tomorrow, and then that becomes your focus, and you make no money on it. So that's golden. It's going away from what you want to do, what you're supposed to do, what your business plan was. And has that affected and taken your business back a few months by doing that?
Yeah, I think we lost time and we lost money.
Okay.
Because the time and the resources that we spent checking out what was going on over there, we lost valuable time moving forward.
Sure.
You know, and it's such a fast-changing industry that you can't.
You got to really. That's a really good tip. Okay, let's just do one more. Let's do one more in our time. Last big mistake and
getting too complicated with our marketing.
Well, what do you mean by that? What have you done?
Because we're a brand that I don't know is quite not sexy because it's children, but it's bright and it's colourful and it's it's sort of got that boost juice.
Yeah, I'll zoom up on the logo later.
Feel for it. We started to get a lot of you should advertise on the radio, you should do this, and the reality was it's not local. So we now do web because they will find us if they're in our area.
They Google.
And we build amazing relationships with schools because that gives us a direct, a direct line to our prime market.
I think that's gold. Panda number 1.
Yep.
Number 2 was focus. Don't lose your focus. Number 3
business plan.
was business plan.
Number 2 business plan. Number 3 keep marketing simple.
Keep marketing simple.
Yeah.
And when someone doesn't call them on the phone and says, "Do you want to do radio advertising?" Say no. We're focused on this.
And that was the thing. Even if we didn't say no, we let them come into our office and have a pitch to us for an hour.
And waste time.
And at the end of the hour, they left. And I think I don't think that's our business. I'm sure that's generic across all
you want to keep sort of what's out there, but at the end of the day, if you know that works and it's successfully, you've tried the other stuff before, just stay focused and keep time. All right, thanks a lot. Now, where can everybody sort of connect with you and find you?
GeckoKidsFitness.com.
Gecko Kids Fitness. Do you hang out on Facebook at all?
Gecko on Twitter.
Gecko on Twitter, yeah.
And Gecko Kids Fitness Facebook page.
On Facebook, okay. It's brilliant to see, and we'll see you around.